Hi Aquarius, welcome to your November 2016 Astro Tarot reading. My name is Charlotte from chastrology.com. This month we'll be discussing the new moon that took place October 30th in the sign of Scorpio, which is your career sector, career, lifestyle, public persona sector. And we'll also be discussing the full moon November 14th in the sign of Taurus, which really speaks about an emotional culmination or ending or event related to your home and family. Okay, let's get started. The first line of cards here are going to relate to the new moon. And the second line of cards will relate to the full moon. Okay, so of course that new moon is definitely related to a new career opportunity. New moons bring, an opportunity for a new focus on the area that they fall in. For you, of course, that's career. And, how you present yourself publicly to other people, the title that you're known as, that sort of thing. So here we have you here, the Queen of Air, which is definitely representative of Aquarius, can also be a Libra or Gemini female here, or any sign really, but someone who's exhibiting that personality. And she is trying to really move forward, or trying to really, she's struggling to see her future goals within a relationship. There's this, I think that there is maybe a new opportunity here as you're moving forward with career matters, to try to get a hold on one relationship in particular. As I said that kind of loosely, but you're really trying to figure out your role in that relationship and where you want it to go. And this may involve an older male who's a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So if you're involved with a person like that, or you're married to a person like that, this new and full moon will really, sort of bring opportunities related to him as well. Maybe if you're an Aquarius, some of you may be working for this type of person, or this new career opportunity may be related to this type of person. But there's definitely this sense of good news, I think, related to this person. So if you or yourself are not having a new career opportunity, or this isn't resonating with you, maybe it's your partner that's sort of, coming up feeling like they are going to be able to provide financially in a better way, or, under a better title than they have been. Along with this is this sort of confusing energy here, because there's an offer of love over here to the side that could be related to this new beginning that you are proposing, either with your partner or with yourself, or with someone else rather. And there's this underlying event that takes place that's sort of deterring you from that process. The Strength card is there too, so I think that whatever this, sometimes we are able to step away from situations that seem hopeless and that are crashing all around us, and sort of pull away, try to figure out a solution. And I think that's what's happening here. I think that there is this experience related, it may even be related to a younger female, that sort of has you upside down. It's sort of making you feel like it's the end of the world here. But I think that you have already planted enough seeds for your financial opportunity that this situation just isn't going to matter. And I think that you're going to, you're still going to have these fears about money, but I think you're still going to have a secure home life. I don't think that you're going to be without strength here in trying to get through this process. And then here you are again, the Star, and this is the card for Aquarius right here. Lots of times I refer to this card because this reminds me so much of Aquarians. It also refers to other air signs. But here we have you as the Star, and this is really being able to move forward with the lifestyle that you want to in respect to this new moon in Scorpio. This is about you finally coming into your own. About you, not necessarily worried about this person here. You're not necessarily worried about this person. The future that you're looking forward to has to do with your own personal dreams and goals. And so I think that this, tower representation here is definitely going to shake things up, especially as it relates to another female or to an offer of love. But I think you have the strength here to really, almost it's like it doesn't deter you in any way. You are focused on definitely moving forward with this opportunity related to your career. And I think for a lot of you, this is going to actually be a new job opportunity as it relates to a career field that you've been building. And, you're ready to move forward and change your life. You're still going to feel content with your family and home. So this relationship over here that you have, or maybe even this male, they could come or go. I don't see you really caring either way for some of you. Or, maybe a lot of you do care, but for some of you, there's definitely this pulling away of energy. For some of you, your partner's going to have some opportunities too, so you're excited about that. But I feel like you're more excited about the opportunities that have been laid out before you. And just be aware that this shakeup is going to come by November the 14th. And here we have the Empress on top of it. And for some reason, usually when I see this card, there's a lot of other terrible things around it that explain why this is happening. But I don't see you, maybe this is something that's not new to you anymore. Maybe this is something that's old that you've had to deal with before. Maybe you feel, this young female energy has come in before. Maybe this this other relationship has come in before, and if something is happening with it, you're not even surprised. Yeah, it's terrible, but you're like, okay, what else did I expect? Did I really expect it to be any different? And I think there are some conflicts within the relationship about you taking on this role of, I'm going to move forward because someone has to take the reins here in my own lifestyle and in my own career. And there are definitely other opportunities that I want to seek out. And I think a lot of this pulling away is going to come from this sort of argumentative, passionate influence here. Another female, and some of you may be partnering up with another female. There are definitely a lot of females present here. We've got a mothering female. We've got, some air sign females. Definitely your card, the Star here. And then there's this younger female present. And then we have this older male. I think that this older male could definitely be related. Love offer, or he's definitely... Yeah, I think for some of you, this is more than one relationship going on here. Or else this man is involved in more than one relationship. I think from the beginning of the month, I think you're able to be in a celebratory mood because of the opportunities that are arising for you. And I think you're going to sort of ride that wave of happiness, even with your partner's news as well. But there are going to be some conflicts along the way. And if there is some sort of surprising situation that does have to do with another female, I don't think you're going to be that deterred. I think you're going to be concentrating on what you can do for you and what you can bring forward to your family and what career opportunities you have on your own agenda and where it is you want to go in the future. This is kind of like a straightforward thing where I don't see... again, here's another confirmation. You're just letting go of, all of this BS related to these stalemates within relationships. because you're too excited. You've got your own agenda now. And I think for Aquarians, many of you have had your own agenda for a while. A lot of you have been really, getting in touch with your own spirituality. A lot of you have had conflicts with others regarding secrets, illness, mental health. Hidden enemies have really been sort of a criteria for all of your life lessons since 2008, and they will continue to be until 2024, until Pluto moves through all the degrees of Capricorn in Aquarian's 12th house. And Aquarians will really begin to become more powerful once 2024 shows up. But for now, many of you are battling sort of this karmic energy and becoming more spiritually wise. And a lot of times we have to be knocked all the way down to be able to go higher. And many times you see people that are sick, or maybe they're on their deathbed, and that's when they rediscover spirituality. And that's what the 12th house does. If your 12th house, and you can Google the 12th house, but it's all about that sense of confinement and aloneness. Again, spirituality at its highest octave, but its lowest illness and, secrets. And so if you've been swimming around in that energy, Pluto in your 12th is definitely going to take you there. But you have to learn how to take that energy and mold it into something positive. And I'll tell you the secret right now into taking that energy is to really take it to its highest level. And that is coming into a new sense of spirituality and developing a new relationship with your higher power. And in beginning to awaken to how everything is connected within the universe. And opening yourself up in order to receive new messages. And back to my point here is that you've been in this dark place and having to overcome all of these issues for so many years now, that I think many of you have learned to swim in this dark pool of water, and you're ready to move on towards spirituality, and you realize that this energy is always with us. It's never going to go away if we're focused on it. I mean, definitely right now Pluto is keeping all Aquarians focused on that 12th house energy. But you can use that low, dark energy to transform into something brand new. Because once you have transformed your own spirituality, and which leads to the transformation of a new belief system, which leads to the transformation of new knowledge, which leads to the rewiring basically of your neurological system, and in understanding your purpose here on earth, then all of these minute things that involve relationships and, sort of the nagging of other people, or the disrespect of others, or the non-commitment of other people, those things really don't matter anymore. Yeah, they may plague us, but once we realize that we're here for a purpose and that we are redefining our spirit's energy while we're here on earth, then we're focused on rising forward. And sure, relationships are fun. We definitely learn about ourselves through other people. I think one of the biggest lessons that many of us have to realize is to learn to let go of people who are no longer contributing to our sense of joy and our sense of determination and purpose in life. And so whatever that means for you, for everybody that's going to mean something different. So you sort of have to take all of those things in November as you're deciding on this new opportunity. And, I can definitely see through this reading here and just and listening to myself allow Spirit to come forward, that whatever this is that's trying to tear you down is just not going to work. Yeah, there might be a shock come forward, but listen, you have absorbed shocks before, and you've adapted. So you move forward with whatever it is that you're planning for your life and your career and your family and your financial stability, and I think that's the best way forward. And I have one more thing for you, Aquarius. And remember, by that full moon down here, this is something that's going to affect your home and family. So, you know, you're trying to balance career with home and family. And so this sort of shocking thing that comes up here, you have to really let it go within a relationship. And whatever it is that rocks your home. I mean, this is the Ten of Cups here, and this is showing, I'll put one more card out while we're talking about this because I just want to clarify. And yeah, I mean, there's still conflicts here within the home. But there is definitely a sense of moving forward with one relationship and of moving forward with this career opportunity. And I think your family is going to be okay. I mean, your family is stable. You just got to get through this little bit of these barriers that you have that are preventing you from your own happiness. Okay, and so lastly today I'm going to pull a card from the messages from your animal spirit guides oracle cards. And sometimes I've told the other signs nature really has a way, our spirit has a way that it speaks to us through nature. And it's funny how we're all designed, the universe is designed so intricately that everything is connected, and if we'll only take a minute to look around us and to observe the messages that are coming forward for us. They've been outlaid for us for centuries through many ancient documents. And animal signs are one way that we can relate to spirit and communicate with spirit. So I'm pulling a card from your messages from your animal spirit guides, and this month's card is the cheetah. And it says, get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. So I'm going to tell you, Aquarius, despite these things that are going on that want to shake your world up, you know, Cheetah has the right message here. Move quickly to achieve your goal. Don't dawdle anymore. Don't sit around wondering if someone's going to change, if, you know, things are going to be different, if you can fix it. You know, sort of caught in this, your own battle of swords, you know, mental warfare. This is not the time. This is the time of year. This is the time of consciousness that universe has set aside for you to grab hold of all the opportunities that are coming your way and move quickly, Cheetah says. So I wish you the best November, and I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving, Aquarius. I'll see you next time.